I've waited for this moment my entire life. Here we are, waiting for Troy to step up to the stage and let the whole nation know that he and he alone is the best ever to play the game.
Rarely describe a player, especially on defense, who just flows. You don't describe him like that. But rarely has there been a player like Troy Polamolu.
Oh my God! Don't make me cry!
Somehow at safety for a dozen seasons, he seemed to flow to the ball. I mean, he flew between players to make tackles. He kind of flowed and then he forced a fumble. He grabbed an interception. Number 43 in black and gold. He just flowed.
All he did was win.
Like that interception, pick six.
2009?
To seal the 2008 AFC title.
There it is.
And then there was the hair. I mean, the hair certainly flowed. And we're all jealous of that hair, Joe. Right? Just right there. Some of us wish we'd saved ours. First round pick in 2003 out of New York City. 15-1 season in 2000. Super Bowl champs in 2005. Super Bowl champs in 2008. And the Super Bowl in 2010. We were the defensive player of the year. And don't ever overlook Walter Payton, man of the year that season. Walter was his idol when he was a young boy growing up in Southern California. 8-time Pro Bowler, all-decade team in the county. We're here. One of 3 Hall of Famers from the Steel. Present Troy Polamolu, the Hall of Famer himself, as a defensive back and area. Defensive coordinator in person.
He had incredible and 4 first-team All-Pro selections, led the Steelers to 2 Super Bowl titles, and redefined the strong safety position.
That is terrific. You can't coach that.
The first time I saw Troy move, I said, wow, he's got everything. Size, speed, quickness, personality, intelligence. Literally, coach's dream.
In 2010, Polamolu scaled new heights as the Defensive Player of the Year, a new peak in a career filled with them.
I said early on, this guy's going to go into the Hall of Fame, and he's going to go in the first opportunity that rises.
Polamolu retired in 2018 with 755 career titles, 32 interceptions, and 5 touchdowns, leaving his mark on the field, in the locker room, and beyond.
Troy is a very concerning person. He's concerned with other people. He's concerned with his own actions. He's concerned with the state of his fellow citizens. He's very humble. What you see with Troy is what you get. He is a genuine person. It's a great pleasure.
Yoda right there.
A lifetime honor for me to present my friend, my player.
simply felt. Thank you for being here. I love football. I love football. It was my entire life since as long as I can remember. I fostered an obsession with the game early on that I modeled after meticulous regiments of some of the greatest artists of the past. Dickens, Beethoven, Demosthenes. These great men were known to have a beast-like work ethic, coupled with an unwavering ability to create until perfection, beyond what most believe the human body will allow. To me, that's what it takes from being ordinary to extraordinary. It is the willingness to push beyond what the brain says the body is possible
Best ever.
and create a new order of boundaries for oneself. It is the ability to learn from greatness around you and curate for yourself a unique version of their efforts. Football challenged me mentally, physically, and spiritually in a way that no other feature of life could. So I was hooked. I had to succeed in order to quench this desire where I knew I would have lived a life without direction. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of my journey to make this feat possible. To give me the opportunity to live my passion fulfilled and finally rest knowing that I achieved my objective. I come from a culture where discipline, humility, and respect are not only the foundation to our survival, but the key to our existence. I am a first-generation American Samoan and proudly representing my family. My Uncle Kennedy instilled in me, who's a current running backs coach for the Minnesota Vikings. He instilled in me an authentic respect and passion for the game. His intensity has inspired not just me, but countless athletes to revere and love the game at all costs. Uncle, you're a true coach, not just in sport, but in life. Days later, when Joe was at the front office, the scouting department, elated for a defensive prospect, sought Joe's approval. He wouldn't give it because this prospect didn't properly retaliate when slapped. This story planted deep in my sights, and when a rival opponent stood over me during the game, let's just say the NFL made more money that day. No matter how times have changed, as Coach Tomlin often says, the standard is the standard. I couldn't make a play of any significance. I recall reading the newspaper earlier in the season labeling a first-round bust. When I vowed not to read any sports call and hoping it would somehow change, Mr. Dan Rooney approached me before our very last game and said, "Don't pay attention to what they're saying about you. I think you're doing fine." I said, "Mr. Rooney, they're still talking bad about me?" Coach Cowher would teach us to embrace misery by forcing us to practice outside no matter the weather. Recalibrating us to love the hot, humid camp days and bask in the bitter constant game days. He instructed us to embody the Ginzer spirit of hard work, humility, and toughness. Talking of loyalty so that we represent the city of Pittsburgh. Thank you, Coach. Mike Logan, the starting safety in my rookie year, shared his full knowledge of the game, wholeheartedly showing a level of humility that helped shape my career. Like many other teammates, his selflessness gave the greater opportunity for others at his own expense. It is unnatural in the most competitive environment to train your replacement, yet this is our culture, Steelers culture. These virtues I learned while playing for the Steelers are what make the legacy of the black and gold timeless. They are passed down in the locker room, from the steel curtain to anyone who valiantly wears the black hoodie. Creating a brotherhood is deeper than money, business, and winning. To be a Steeler is to consider others before you consider yourself. To protect your brother, even from himself. To give support at your own expense. And when wearing the black and gold suit of armor, make sure nobody desecrates it, disrespects it. Most importantly, we ourselves don't dishonor it.
Goddamn
The only
right.
approval any Steeler should seek is to earn the approval from previous legends who have donned the black and gold. And if you've really earned their respect, they'll say, what I truly appreciate about the Steeler way is that at its core, it's the success of a family. A culture based on the essential virtues any person respects and honors. Humility, passion, resilience, service, and legacy. Being the youngest son, brother, cousin, and nephew leaves me with a lot of older siblings, moms, and dads. They've given me everything anyone could have possibly given, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I never had to ask for anything. I was nourished by everyone in every way. Living with different ethnicities, traditions, ideologies left me little to say or ask for. I've lived and learned from all my heroes. But like most young people, I also admire all these amazing athletes that have influenced their sport and culture, and even world history. Beautifully, divinely inspired lives where sports served as the pulpit, culture, and sport leaders. We all know and aspire to have those qualities. What better person teaches the game of football than defense Hall of Fame defensive coordinator Dick LeBeau? Team led the NFL in total defense. To be drafted by Hall of Fame coach Bill Cowher. To observe the development of another Hall of Fame coach in Mike Tomlin. I had a Hall of Fame college coach at USC. My strength conditioning coach was Mark Marinovich, and I even had Tom Brady's body coach, Alex Guerrero.